How's it going, everyone? My name's Kyle. Playing the game for a long time. This is my first YouTube video. I'm very happy I could be Yugi tubing. I feel it's going to be a very interesting experience, so I'm glad you're able to join me. And for you today, I have a Masked Hero deck profile. So let's get right into this. So to start, you got 3 Shadow Mist. Great girl. When she's special summoned, she can search for a quick play change card from your deck, and then if she's sent to the graveyard, whatever, she gets a hero for you. Mostly you go for Bubble Man. The monster lineup's kind of limited, but it's still a very good card. Main engine of the deck. Next we play 3 Bubblemen. I originally in this deck played 2 for the longest period of time because I felt 3 got cloggy. But now as we get closer to Invasion of Vengeance, and with Tree Toad coming out, I feel you have to run 3. Because you can just... I've never really found it to be dead. I've always found a way to special summon it. Next we have really kind of the main card of the deck that really gets this deck going now. 3-tin Goldfish. Goldfish allows you to really just get an extra special summon, which could get you an extra mass change if you need to, or if you already have like Summoner Monk, for example, in your hand, get you even more advantage. But it also allows you to go for your Bahamut Shark plays, which really speeds up the deck and just really adds consistency to it. Speak of the devil, we now run 2 Summoner Monk. Summoner Monk, really good card, I like it. Just able to pitch a normal spell, get a free special summon. Mostly, I find it very useful when I have a hero lives mid to late game, just so I don't have to pay another half my life points. But really, when it comes to this deck, life points aren't really a problem. You use them up like candy. On to the spells. We run 3 E-Call. E-Call, main searcher of the deck, very good. Some people said when Rhoda was gone, oh, the deck was gone, but we have E-Call at 3, so that's fine. Also have Shadow Mist to search, but it's a very good card, so I highly recommend 3. 3, a hero lives. Main card, if you don't have Shadow Mist your opening hand or have a way to special summon Shadow Mist, this allows you to get your special summon and go for your Dark Law plays. Just really starts your plays and combos going off. Next we run 3 Mass Change. Pretty much the reason it's a Masked Hero deck. Allows you to go for your Dark Law, Acid, even Anki plays. I don't run Mass Change 2. I felt the space was very tight already. So I felt I could get the job done with just the 3 Mass Changes. Next we run 2 Instant Fusion. Opens up your Norden plays, which allows you to either then continue to go in for a Bahamut Shark or just another generic rank 4 Exceed play. Really good. Next we got 2 Twin Twister just to deal with back row. I think with moving into a format with Card of Demise still being a thing, we're still going to see very back row heavy kind of decks, so Twin Twister I still feel is a very good card to deal with that. Next I run 2 Forbidden Lance. This is an interesting choice for me. I just like having it in certain periods of games. Originally this is supposed to be 2 cards of Concealing Light, but I ended up keeping it with the Forbidden Lance engine just because I felt making certain cards unaffected just really allowed me to continue most of my plays and extend for game. Going on to our 1-ofs now, we run 1 Rhoda, 1 Upstart, 1 Raigeki, and 1 Mass Charge. I haven't really considered bumping this up to 2 too much. I felt 1 is really all I need. If you really extended and used up all your mass changes, to where you needed to run more than one mass charge, you really kind of didn't play right. So I felt just one really works best for the deck. Moving on to our trap lineup, we got 2 Call of the Haunted. Allows you to bring back your fallen monsters, continue into your Exceed plays or your instant fusion, your mass change plays. It just helps so much. Really good card. Next I play 2 original Mirror Force. I've seen deck profiles mostly have Drowning Mirror Force or even Quaking. Drowning, mostly, I just did not like it at all. I play tested it and I just felt Quaking was like, yes, I would want to set all their monsters, but with Darklaw only being like 2400, if like the monster had a beefy defense, I didn't want to just like Anki into direct attacks to win the game. But Darklaw Mirror Force, it's broken. Like, let's be real, it's just too good. Dark Bribe. This is technically supposed to be Solemn Strikes, but since I have some bills to pay, strikes are gonna have to wait. But Dark Bribe does get the job done. Some people just don't see it coming. It really just helps get rid of problematic cards, and if you have Darklaw on the field, you get to ditch one of their cards. So it pulls its weight. It's not just in there. Now, finishing off the trap lineup, going into our 1-ofs, 1 Compulse, 1 Vanities, 1 Warning, and 1 Bottomless. Compulse, I've just been recently playtesting. I really do like it. It's just very useful when I can't get Castell out and then just bounce it back. But it just deals with problematic cards. I really like that. Bottomless, yeah, it's Bottomless. It's not Floodgate, but it's still good. Vanities, stopping special summons is just amazing. And then Warning. Moving on to our extra deck portion of the video. Got 2 Masked Hero Darklaw or Danklaw, however you address him as. He's the main boss of the deck. He's just so good. Just basically being a built-in Macrocosmo and just discarding cards whenever they add. It's just so nice. I wish his stats were a little bit better, but that would have been too broken. Then we got 1 Anki. You only really need 1. I've found situations where I really need to go into more than 1. Mostly, you just go into him late game just to finish him off. Because this deck really doesn't run Cowboys, so they're low on life points. You just summon this and attack for game. Masked Hero Acid, your heavy storm of the deck. Very powerful card. And with a lot of water monsters, I may bump this up to 2. But again, space is very limited. So it's very tough to distinguish what should go in and what should go out. But I may bump this up to 2. Finishing off our fusion monsters is Norden. Norden is just so good. Allows you to special summon a monster from the graveyard. It's a free rank 4. And it's a water monster, so it allows us to go into our other Exceed monsters. Moving on to our Exceeds. We've got 2 Bahamut Shark. Bahamut Shark, I feel a lot of people are going to complain that this is the Ptolemaeus of the deck. But here's the thing though, it's not necessarily a generic. It's 2 water monsters, so it's not every deck can make it, but I do like that there has been another use for Bahamut Shark outside Mermail. Basically, this is your main engine to go into Tree Toad, but since we have to wait for Invasion of Vengeance, Tree Toad will have to wait. So I found a substitute for it. And this substitute is the Paleozoic Anomalocaris. I butchered that name. But I like this. It's It's a 24 beater. I was considering Gram Pulse for a nice beefy defense. I may do one of this and one Gram Pulse, depending on, you know, the certain situation I'm in. But I like 2 for now, just as it allows me to continue to play this deck until Tree Toad comes out. So I like it. Next I got number 37. Number 37 I like. It's just an easier Shark Drake. I like it. You know, just being able to destroy a monster just whenever anything attacks, and then decrease a monster's attack by 1,000. It really find it beneficial. And let's be real, that artwork is just amazing. Sorry, I didn't mean to pull a Cyber Knight. Next we got Abyss Dweller. That Dante, he just seems to avoid all this ban list except for the OCG. They know how to stop him, but I don't know what the TCG problem is. So, you know, Dweller, very good. One thing too, with Dweller's like material effect, having the ability to boost Bahamut Shark and Tree Toad with Dweller out in the field just really just, oh my god, I can't even describe it. It's just such an amazing feeling, just having all these powerful water monsters beat down. Next we got Giant Hand. Not too much effect negation in this deck. It originally did have some Fiendish Chains, but I felt Fiendish Chains were a little too slow, so we got the one Giant Hand to take care of that. Castel, you know, to bounce problematic cards, your Book of Moon, anything that could possibly do me any harm at a laser turning point. But I like it. Castel wasn't originally part of the deck, but after adding it back in and playtesting, I really enjoyed it. And to finish off the deck, we got Utopia and Utopia the Lightning. Mostly the problem with Masked Heroes is that their monsters don't have a high attack, really, to get over, say, like Blue Eye stuff, for example. So this is the card you really want to go into. It's such a good card, just being able to double your attack. It's just really good. But once again, guys, I'd like to thank you for joining me today. Please like, comment, and subscribe for Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos. School is starting pretty soon, so I will give you guys an update as to how often I'll be posting these videos. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this. Any questions or suggestions, I'm very open to further improving my game state, so hope to hear from you. Thank you.